If you find yourself wishing there was a bit more magic in your life, then you're in luck because there's a magical upcoming game called Witchbrook. And although we don't have any gameplay footage or trailers just yet, there are still lots of images and details to go over. You are the newest resident of a charming seaside town called Mossport. Enroll as a witch in training at Witchbrook College and learn to harness the magic around you. The game is described as a detailed life sim and social RPG, so you can expect to meet a lot of characters and choose how you want to spend each of your days. But before we get in over our heads, our studies should always come first. We'll need to attend class, complete assignments, and earn badges in order to develop our magical abilities. Brewing potions, participating in broom races, foraging for mushrooms, and tending to strange and magical plants and creatures are some of the main ways that we'll be able to progress our powers. And since this is a social RPG, making friends and going on romantic dates is a big area of focus in Witchbrook. This colorful cast of characters all have their own stories, hopes, and dreams, and you have the power to shape their lives. Your fellow students, teachers, and townsfolk all have busy routines and social calendars, so the town of Mossport will almost feel like a real place that's full of seasonal events and special activities. Outside of honing your magical abilities and socializing, there is still a lot more to do. Go shopping, customize your appearance and renovate your cottage, practice photography, try new types of food, and grow a thriving garden, just to name a few. Witchbrook even looks to be so in-depth that players can continue their studies after graduating. You can essentially keep learning and growing as a post-grad to perfect your skills and help out the townsfolk. The game has been in development for just over 1,200 days, and no, I haven't been counting, but Discord has. So what's going on and why aren't there any trailers for the game yet? It seems like this is mainly due to technical stuff. The game was originally coded in a programming language called Rust, but when the programmer that knew that language left, they had to make a switch and redo a lot of their work. The art style was also changed to the isometric view that you've been seeing. But don't worry because development on Witchbrook is still Chucklefish's main focus, and they pride themselves on being a zero-crunch studio, which means sometimes development can take longer than some people may be used to, but they truly believe that devs who are healthy and well-rested make better games. Now let's move to some FAQs posted on the game's site. Who is developing Witchbrook? A team of about 18 people at Chucklefish who both develop and publish games. You might recognize that name from games like Stardew Valley, Eastward, and Starbound. Which platforms will Witchbrook be available on? Steam is the only confirmed platform right now, but the game will most likely come to consoles at a later point. Will there be multiplayer? Yes, the team has been working out how to achieve a fun gameplay experience for more than one player, and will share more when they're ready. And will Witchbrook feature crossplay? We would love for players to be able to enjoy Witchbrook together regardless of which platform they choose, but there are challenges which we're currently looking into resolving. They're planning on giving an official answer sometime in the future. So that wraps up all the most important info we know about the game at this point in time. I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot more from Chucklefish over the course of this year, but if you just can't get enough of Witchbrook, then I suggest joining their Discord server. Over there you'll find lots of discussions about what features might be added to the game, and if there's something you want to know, I'm sure there's someone online who could answer your questions. So let me know what part of the game you're most excited for. Personally, I can't wait to visit every shop in town and talk to all the characters, learning their stories and getting to know them better. I'm also very curious to see how we'll be able to use magic to interact with the environment and what spells and enchantments we'll have access to. Flying is also definitely a bonus for me. Until we get more information, I have another upcoming game recommendation for you, Chef RPG. Similar to Witchbrook, but with a sci-fi cyberpunk cooking theme instead of the cozy magic witch thing. You can learn more with me here.